Some solid defense from Moncrief. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Middleton, and the rejection by Smith.
He always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Team first. At the line for your HoF, Blue Hudson.
And he knocks down the first one. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Baker. Giannis comes in for Robinson. Johnson, he's checked in for Moncrief. And Michael Redd has subbed in for Robertson. And Hudson drops them both. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last timeout, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bucks said to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Wilkins surveying the defense. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Here's Caldwell, guarded by Redd. The Hawks again can't hit.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need. Even defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
The Hawks trail by 6. And the pass to Hagan.
Hey, who got here?
He dishes it to Mutombo.
Hey, yo, right here.
Mutombo is screen on Redd. Here's Caldwell. And Wilkins slams it in.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Now here's Johnson. Kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar.
Hey, swing it.
Dishes to Giannis. Lobbed up there for Johnson. An emphatic LU jam.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
A different look from Milwaukee. Moncrief, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Robertson in for Michael Redd. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Here's Hagan. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Hagan. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far. Milwaukee in the lead. And here is Robertson. Johnson outside. Back to Robertson. Robertson is doubled. Giannis has a 2-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Mutombo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wilkins dishes to Young to take the lead. Oh, they get it back. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Here's Wilkins. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Robertson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hagan, that one misses. Some solid defense from Moncrief. And now we've got the intentional foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Robertson with it. Robertson is double. Moncrief has shit with it. Wilkins picks him up.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 6. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Pettit. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Young for 3. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Here's Hagan. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're up by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge...
Oh, he got it to go!
Wow. How about that?
What a shot. Just when you think the game is over, he's able to knock it down from deep.
And that's going to do it for regulation. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. They've got Trae Young. Mutombo is out there with Wilkins. And it's Pettit in the power forward. Here's Giannis. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
And it's Pettit missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Robertson against Young. Here's Moncrief. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Moncrief's got 19 points. Robertson against Young. For Robertson. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Young.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here is Young in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create. And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Young against Robertson. Clock at 6. Matumbo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Matumbo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
And the first one drops. And so Matumbo nails both of them.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Robertson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now the dish to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Moncrief. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And when we talk about players who don't mind shooting with a hand in their face, Kareem's at the top of the list.
Hagan can hit. And so it's Milwaukee with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Robertson outside. Hook shot on the way. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now here's Young. Puts it up from 15. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Here's Hagan. He kicks to Young. Outside Wilkins. Pass to Young. Can't throw it down with one hand. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. And he commits the intentional foul. Inside. And he guns it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. There's 38 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. What's your take, guys?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 27 seconds left in the first overtime. Three-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's thrown about to Kumbo, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on them here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle. And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination.